you order those bone-in chicken wings before the movie started. Now I'm not seeing you get up to wash up, so you're not sitting with these barbecue chicken fucking fingers.
Spitting in your hand.
Touching next to me and my fucking
yeah.
No.
The difference between us is that I can feel pain.
Sounds like a real boogeyman once Freddy's coming for you.
Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy.
There's someone else in the hotel with us. There's a crazy woman in one of the rooms.
It's got a death curse.
This isn't science. It's more like black magic.
Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
And welcome everybody to season 2, long-awaited, bigger, wetter, fatter,
scarier,
stronger,
cooler,
longer,
hotter.
Everything's gonna be different now. We fully, sorry, let's not clap. Clapping. Thank you. We're all having inaugural Guinnesses because it was just St. Patrick's Day not too long ago. We
Great St. Patrick's
The studio
Day.
has been fully renovated. In that I mean that I moved the table. I flipped the table. It was more horizontal against the wall, and now it's sort of perpendicular.
Sick.
You know,
Changing angles this season.
Yeah, it is.
The table has an underglow now. It's like we're in
like
a cool car. It's like we got thing about that.
It is nice. It's very inspiring.
I feel like I'm in Joe Rogan's space studio.
Yeah, well, and maybe he'll come on sometime. And so wow, season 2. It's hard to even open up. It's so different from season 1. I'm your host Travis Wyrmwood. Welcome to Pumpkinhillradio. Now, all last season I was giving out secret locations where I was recording from each time, and I was being tracked, and so we had to settle down on one secret location, just a hidden bunker somewhere. I'm no longer going to be divulging where I am because they're getting close.
Nope.
I am not alone today. I got a couple of esteemed returning guests. First time on season 2, though. First I got Dawson, the man of the hour trailer.
Hey, baby.
Extraterrestrials tampering with our DNA. If they come, no vaccine. Dragon Ball.
That never gets old. I tooled with the idea of giving somebody a new intro music like every few months or year, or like when it was. Maybe season 2's the time. Like I'm never redoing.
I don't think they're getting old.
I'm never redoing these. And the other voice you just heard, Mitch, boy of the hour, no last name given.
Show me a move.
Yeah. Welcome, Mitch.
That never gets old.
That's good.
Well, here we are, season 2. A lot's changed. We've all grown up quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm a lot taller.
I've got a couple inches on me.
Nice.
Gaining inches, losing jobs.
Getting heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two out of the 3 of us are unemployed.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, that doesn't stop us from.
Dude, it's
This is a true
2024, dude. It's big money year. It's a good time to be unemployed, honestly.
Yeah. And
going to the numbers
with all the sponsors that we're getting these days on the pod. I barely need a regular job. This income alone is
pay me to be here.
Yeah, we're all getting paid now. Don't worry about that. We just gotta wait for the.
We get brought to you by viewers like you.
Yeah, at this point it's more of a public radio thing, but.
Yeah.
PayPal.
Public access radio.
PayPal for donations down below.
Well, let's get into it. I don't want to have any more fun, so let's get right into it. How's horror been lately?
Business.
It's been a while. I know we've gotten up to some solo adventures, some joint adventures as well.
Yeah.
What the hell? What's something that comes to mind? We can wax on these for a while.
I mean, okay. So we had 1 week. I had a week that gave me bad nightmares. Still having some pretty crazy dreams. But we watched Beau is Afraid.
Yeah, that was a fucked movie.
With the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix. Scary movie.
Yeah.
Scary, like unsettling, more than like scary, I guess. But
it was just basically like a fucking 2-hour long anxiety attack.
You know something? I think I've been saying I've seen this movie. I think
dude.
now I'm realizing I'm thinking of a different movie.
Maybe.
There's something.
This one's crazy.
I'm just thinking of a different movie.
I think you'd know about this. You'd know this movie.
I think I've seen the
There was kind of like
no spoilers, but there's like a giant penis ball monster.
Yeah.
Pretty big spoilers. I don't know. I need to see it.
I mean, you won't know when it's coming.
I think I saw the movie poster for it. Is that where there's like, is it a dude like aging and or something? Am I thinking of like?
No,
that's like Benjamin Button.
That's Benjamin Button.
No, this is it's Joaquin Phoenix. He's like this old dude that like
he hates his mom.
He hates his
kinda.
mom.
Well,
kinda.
he's like trying to get back to his mom.
He has like so much anxiety that he like.
It's like a sort of.
He can't really function. He's like. Kind of lives in his apartment and then has to like leave his apartment to go visit his mom.
Yeah, he's got like agoraphobia, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. And his mom's like she's a bit of like one of those like guilt trip kind of like.
Yeah, she's like an emotional abuser.
Kind of. She was like an artist or something.
Agoraphobia is when you're stuck inside, right?
Yeah, you're just like terrified of like leaving your room. Basically.
Yeah, and it's hard to tell if it's like all of his like anxiety delusion that he's like the movie is, or if it's like.
Yeah, it's very ambiguous.
If it's actually what's happening, because it's really intense.
Agoraphobic.
That doesn't really.
I've been there. I go through phases.
But I had a nightmare that was kind of like that, mixed with the stop motion.
So that's something we could talk about.
Yeah,
Mitch,
that movie was fucked.
So
since we all saw that together too.
You want to lay it out a little bit, Mitchell?
Well, stop motion, it's freaky British movie.
Was it British?
Yeah, dude, they were all British.
Yeah, they were.
I was so entranced, I didn't even. Couldn't even tell.
No, very.
Couldn't even tell.
Very weird.
It was just
like
fancy.
Live action mixed with stop motion. Stop motion artist starts losing her mind. Very gross body horror.
Ucky. The sound. I'll say the sound was insane.
Yeah, the sound design was actually fucking.
The sound
crack.
mixing was insane. Really like
awesome.
freaked you out.
Like anytime she would like go into her own mind when like everybody else's voice would look drowned over.
Yeah, so
you
this
like
is
only
stop
hear
motion.
her breath.
This was like a Shudder. It was like produced by people on Shudder, but then it came to a theatrical release that we went to, like a small.
Yeah.
I only saw it showing a couple times. Like there was only a couple showings, so we went and saw that. It's like psychological as heck. It's one of those where like you don't know, like who even the monster is the whole time, kind of, or like what the hell this is. It's very. It was like I was suffocating the entire time. I think.
It was
like. I felt like I lost like pints of blood by the end of it. I was like,
I was like faint afterwards.
Walking.
Walking out of there and like because it was like during the day when we saw it.
Plus
it
came out at like 3 p.m.
and I was like,
that is true. You coming out of a
there's like so much daylight. I have to like think about this. For
a cerebral horror movie that you walk out in the blank sunrise when it was like a sunshine, not sunrise, and it was like a 30-minute drive home too.
We had like a long.
We got to just like
the traffic was kind of fucking
contemplate on that.
Yeah, I was like, recall there's like every now and then someone would be like, what the fuck?
What was that?
It's like,
I do love sitting in Denver traffic with y'all. Just like
shit.
Just
no one can
shaking
even
it
really
off.
say anything. We're all just like trying to like watch, catch our breath, but it's just like, fuck. What was that?
I liked it though.
No, it was really good. It affected my dreams, which means it's probably pretty good. Cause having like some weird nightmares about that movie was not good.
How's your nightmares doing?
I've actually been getting better. I haven't had too many nightmares lately.
I've been on that magnesium. So I've been supplementing the magnesium, the kind that does not make you have to shit. It's the kind that makes you just better in every way.
Yeah.
Makes you have to piss.
It's like energizing in the morning and it makes you sleepy at night, but it also like it's been making me have insane dream recall more than usual and like.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I wake up mostly just upset. Like today, I had like 30 minutes before Maya got up where I was like fuming. Like I was.
Oh yeah, dude.
It was about some weird. It was
from
like
a dream.
Yeah, because like the dream was that like me and my whole family went to like Disney World, right?
Oh, I'd be pissed. You're gonna wake up pissed, dude.
Right. I saw that immediately.
Mom, Dad, get over here.
Yeah, it was like
go to this ride next.
No, it was like that's seriously. It was like we kept on stopping at like not Disney World attractions. It was like we're gonna go swim in this like lake now.
This mucky lake.
Or like here's like a weird bad water slide park like on the way to it.
It's like a water park outside of Disney World.
By the time we got to Disney World, we had one day to experience it. It was like a 5-day trip, I swear.
God damn it,
like,
dude.
Not long enough, Mom.
Why did we not just fly down? Like, what are we doing? I was like, we're not even gonna get to go to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's like
just frustration dreams.
I can
It's like stress dreams, just be more frustrated.
Yeah. There's a lot of that. And then like the whole time I'm also like creating like I don't know, I'm like creating like fake relationships with people that aren't even real. And I'm like dealing with these like psycho relationships inside like this like inner drama while I'm still like upset about this other stuff. It's
yeah.
That was just this morning, but it's every night I wake up. Every
I'm
morning I
having
wake up with
shit
like
pretty similar to that. Waking up, it's like this weird like melodrama's happening in my dreams.
Yeah.
You wake up and you're like, what
the hell
what is this? What's
the
any of
hell
this?
is this?
Yeah, it's been interesting.
Mitch?
I've just been having fucking like realistic dreams, like mundane shit.
Hey man, me going to Disney World is real as hell. That's
Well, like,
a true-
okay, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean like nothing like
mundane. Yeah,
nothing
daily
like
routine.
Yeah, like
You're
nothing
waking up late
crazy
to an alarm or
happens.
something.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, it kind of happened to me this morning. I had a car appointment at 9:00. I woke up. It was like 8:30, and I'm like, "Oh fuck! I gotta go take my car in."
I'm done.
Gotta go to the car doctor.
Oh shit! It's like a day off, and I just like woke up and like running late for something that wasn't work.
Yeah.
I don't even remember my dream. I remember Goldie asked me what was my first thought when I woke up, and I was like, "Oh shit! I got a car appointment. What the fuck?
Deal with my vehicle now.
I gotta go right now."
Yeah.
Shitty first thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First thought is like,
been pretty mellow since.
didn't even
though.
get to fucking go on Space Mountain.
Yeah.
We just rode on like some bad like tube ride like near in Florida somewhere.
What the fuck?
What is this?
Yeah.
And
Why
that's
do we
not
do
from
this?
a real memory that I made. I fully made that up.
That's
I
in
made
your brain.
myself have a bad
It's a
time.
scenario, yeah.
Every time I've been to Disney World, it was perfect.
Yeah, it's like a stretch dream about having like a good time.
I, mean,
with
I was
your
only
family.
like probably like 14.
yeah.
I'm just like that's why I like haven't seen my family in a long time. Like why am I like
Yeah.
creating?
It
problems
just
with
it just
them in my
goes back
brain?
to like when you were like a teenager or like a tween.
Yeah.
Having like a family vacation, just like
Yeah.
scenario happen.
Somehow you're like mad about that you going
Yeah.
to Disney World.
And you're not
I'm
like
too
an
old
adult.
for this,
You're not like
Mom.
an adult. You're just
Yeah.
like you're just like a kid. You don't really have much control of the situations at all. You're
How
just
about
like,
the
fuck.
all them secrets at the Disney World though? You know what I'm talking about?
I mean,
There's
got-
like
they
no
got
recorded
secrets?
deaths there. Because,
Yeah,
like,
oh,
everybody
yeah.
that starts dying on the property gets like dragged out, or like they have that whole underground
The
tunnel
missing
system
kids.
where like all the workers move.
there's like a
through.
number of people.
The
Hasn't there been,
fucking
like,
like Small World ride, isn't there like some crazy shit like behind the scenes?
There's a lot of like missing
Hey, you
people.
tell me.
I think
I don't know.
I've heard like missing people, and like people speculate that it might be like gators getting people,
Oh
like child abduction, human trafficking stuff might possibly
the
be
child
it.
abduction at Disney World. But I don't. There must be surveillance. There must be one dude watching the cameras, right?
Yeah, but
I would
mean,
hope so.
it's top down kind of crime.
You
know?
can't just walk out of there
yeah.
with a kid.
exactly.
I don't know. You
That's
That's
might
why
be able
it's,
to.
it's internal. You know, people don't go there to steal kids.
The guy in
People
the
go
camera,
there get hired
So
to
far
steal
as-
kids.
Oh, it is the employees.
You know, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but not everyone. You know, most of them are trained just
Dude,
like
imagine
ignorant
being
employees.
like the Disney like paramedic that has to like drag the body just outside
And
like
then-
Disney lines and before you pronounce it dead.
Now you can.
You're like
die.
definitely been carrying a
Yeah,
dead
yeah.
ass body for like 25 minutes. You're like all
Right.
walking slow because it's already dead. And you're like, well, I can't pronounce it yet.
pop a couple of them once they
It's
get
like a
past
family,
the property
like-
line.
Crying outside the fucking castle, waiting to see if their grandpa is like, yeah, he died, but he ran.
Well,
to
they
the
also
for
they're
some
like
reason,
sovereign.
He booked it to the edge of the fucking park, then died.
Like one of the weirdest parts about Disney is like it's almost like it's like DC where it's like its own
It's its own.
entity.
There's
it's
no-
not the U.S.
That's what I mean, like Disney.
Oh,
They
yeah.
like have their
Like,
own
it's not-
laws. They don't.
There ain't no
need to
regular
answer the
ambulances
Fed.
coming. It's like
Yeah, dude.
It's
It's
the Mickey
like
ambulance,
Yeah.
the Mickey Mouse ambulance.
yeah,
It's like a
police
sovereign
badges just
thing.
are like the little Mickey head.
it's like what is
Yeah,
it? What's
terrifying.
what's like their like city called? It's like
It's like Golden Land. No, it isn't
Yeah.
that, but it's called like
Oh yeah, they have like their own fucking
Oh,
like
fuck, I
district.
gotta look that up.
it's
Yeah.
called like Sensations or something. It's like
Jamie, pull that up. Jamie,
Jamie, pull that up. Gladys, can you pull that up?
ladies.
In the meantime, I do know what you're talking about. That like little you can live there, but like it's crazy. Like it's if the HOA was on crack. Like everything has to
yeah.
be like, like you know the way that you do conduct business there or like go about your living there is it's.
You have to pray to the mouse 3 times a day
Yeah.
to live in the house there.
Hey, I already do. Oh, Deeb. the desert mouse, buddy. And then we can go to right to Dune Talk if we want from there.
Oh yeah, dude.
The
Well,
Dune talk.
Well, what is the name of that town? Since we're here with it.
Disney
Well, it's like I don't
Dragon.
know if it's like a town necessarily.
It's like a little city that you can
but
live
it's like
in. You
it's
can,
like yeah, it's like it's like there's like
Disney-
bars. It's like more like adult.
Disney retirement community.
There's like a
There's
whole
that.
ass like
I'm having a hard time finding it.
neighborhoods. I think
Yeah, it's like
There's just many
like suburbia.
Celebration, Florida.
That's what it is.
celebration. But there's like a part of Disney World that's
Well,
like
yeah. They have those. They sneak in, like, you can get drinks as an adult. There's still smoking shit. You're still a little spot where you can smoke a cigarette and get made fun of.
You can do that?
Yeah, dude. There's one spot where you can just smoke a cigarette and everybody's, like, laughing at you.
Yeah. The Disney experience.
Disney experience. they still got, like, the turkey legs that are, like, the size of a baby's legs. So maybe
Epcot Center.
Oh, well, that's my favorite spot to go.
Yeah.
They have the, like, around the world.
The drinks around the world.
Yeah.
You just get fed, like, 40 margaritas.
So there's so many different, like, countries and stuff in there, but not all of them have a ride, right? The Norwegian one, like, big ups to the to the old ones, but
the ancients, baby.
Dude, they got their
old
own
guys.
They got like a log flume type ride where you're riding through and just like trolls and shit.
Whoa.
Or, like
people with
when
like
you walk
clogs.
into the first building, it's like there's a huge mirror on the wall with like a glacier and a dude that looks like my dad, standing there like on an oil rig, kind of like a blonde dude, like a younger version, but it's like that's the ride, and then the ride is just like. It's not like fast. You're just like going through a dark forest with like little trolls everywhere. This is not Disney affiliated, and it also isn't like exciting really. And there's not like a lot of information. I love it, but
just like a weird thing.
And I think that's like the Norwegian experience for sure.
You gotta get in your logboat, Kevin. You gotta go to school. Watch out for the trolls.
Relaxing logboat ride.
Yeah, as far as I remember,
mystical forest.
I don't know. They might change it to like Guardians of the Galaxy at this point.
Yeah, maybe.
It might. Well, it's just gonna be Thor.
Yeah, right.
That's true. They could. That's not that far off.
Oh yeah, Marvel is Disney, so
yeah,
they could just throw Chris Hemsworth in the Epcot ride.
Yeah. The Loki
sweet.
out there. Dune. You want to talk Dune?
Dune.
Talk
Dune
about that
2?
mouse we're praying to. Dune 2 specifically. Everybody in the world's already seen it because I had trouble getting tickets for like weeks and weeks as I saw it.
Yeah, I mean,
because you're picking your seat beforehand. And
it might be spoilers, but also it's pretty close to the book. So like the book's been out for like 60 years.
Yeah, it came out in the fucking
100 fucking years. I don't know.
It's a while.
So if you haven't I don't know. It's not much of a spoilers.
He rode the worm, baby.
Yeah, he fucking rode.
That shit is so badass.
Yeah,
that scene was crazy.
Fucking hardcore.
Yeah, I thought
seeing it IMAX like third row was fucking hardcore, dude.
How was that?
It was nice, dude.
I opted out because I was like, I don't want to be craning my neck. But then I did a lot of research online about where the best place to sit is in an IMAX, and it sort of spits you out in that middle front row.
We were like, I'd say we were probably like further up, than you want to be, but we were like right in the middle.
Yeah,
third
the
row.
Seats are like tiered, right? Like
so it's like a ladder. Yeah. So you're like right there. You're like even if you're front row, you're like not that much. Space. Yeah. You have there's like a bunch of space in between the screen, and it's like,
fuck. I haven't been to an IMAX.
It was nice,
in a while.
dude.
That was the first
sound
movie I've
was
seen
awesome.
in IMAX. Yeah.
Music was awesome. Yeah. No. Man, I don't even know where to start, dude. Christopher Walken.
The Black Sun.
The Black Sun.
Yeah. That shit was badass.
Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, that whole scene, that like
gladiator
that like
scene.
Getty Prime or something.
Was it Getty Prime? No,
I think so. It was like the
Harkonnen.
That's
Harkonnen home.
I get all the names kind of mixed up, honestly.
I think that's
so Lucis Secunda is where the Sardaukar are from. That's the Emperor's war planet, and so Getty Prime. Yeah,
Getty Prime is it?
You're right, Mitch.
Yeah.
Nice.
I paid attention.
Good memory.
Yeah.
That scene was so cool. The fucking like ink fireworks.
Yeah, the Rorschach
sick
style.
as fuck.
Everything is just all black and white.
Yeah.
It's like the like little fucking monster guards that come
critters.
around.
Yeah, in the gladiator thing, that was crazy.
It is just like really artistically nice to see and look at.
It is. I like that. Yeah,
dramatic.
they took the time.
Very dramatic.
When they get away from like Dune as a planet, like Arrakis the planet, they do a lot of cool, like just to move away from that orange aesthetic. Like it's so like
it's very foreign.
So yeah,
makes it like it's like alien. You're like, whoa.
They make it it's a good change.
Yeah, they make it like really obvious that you're like somewhere else now.
Well, that's what I was pointing out to Mitch when I first saw it too. Was with the very first 15 minutes of the Dune 2 or Part 2, whatever. It's like so incredibly orange, the way that every like shade is a shade of orange, and then I was pointing out that like the my copies of Dune, like the 70s versions, with the full painted, it looks just like the
same
old
color
book cover, like it was so striking.
They know what they're doing.
I knew it like immediately, like that. The first 1 second
color
of
match
screen,
that
I was
shit.
like, oh, I'm just looking at the cover now.
They kept it so true to the books.
Yeah,
that's like what I like. I don't know.
One thing,
it's nice.
I mean, I guess they're saving it for, because in the books, am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong now. I'm kind of getting the the first book mixed up because we're already calling them different parts and everything. But like,
because Dune 1 and 2 are.
Aaliyah is like birthed at the end of Dune, right? Like she's out of the socket. Like she's a little dude, right?
Yeah, I think.
Like
I think so.
Mitch, cover your ears if you don't know this.
I kind of already know what happens.
Well, and then listener, cover your ears if you don't know this.
Yeah.
Because Aaliyah's the one that strikes down Vladimir Harkonnen. Is that at the end? That's a fact. Is that at the end of the first book, or is that at the very beginning of the second book? Because I am recalling Aaliyah being there, which is why in David Lynch's Dune, Aaliyah is there and does it.
Yeah.
Like that happens.
I think so. I think
or am I fucked up?
Dude, it's been honestly, it's been a while. I do want to like rewatch them just to like, or reread them. Honestly, just because
we got an audiobook at this time.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
I was reading them the first time, but I went back and
because I was thinking the same thing, but I think because they were giving you like the future visions and stuff, and like I think she's gonna be in the next one.
Well, she better be.
Obviously, she's gonna be in that one, but it's like
I guess
I think instead of like her being fully born. It was just like you just kind of let Paul have that role a little bit.
I mean, that would be a tough
because I think it's really hard because
people are ready to see like a baby.
Yeah,
kill a dude.
it's
Maybe still a baby. When
I equate it to like kind of like Lord of the Rings. How
she
like
ages like incredibly. Like she like comes out and she's like.
She's
talking like full adult sentences as like a
like in the womb. Yeah.
So when she comes out, she can learn to.
She like already has like she has like infinite like. Ancient future memories. It's she's an abomination.
Yeah, that's what they say.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I do think that's right. You saying that makes a lot of sense to me. But I think it's just like way too hard to like.
Just wait. You don't want to outshine.
It's gonna. It would be too much.
An experience.
It'd just be too much. Too much.
It'd have to be another hour long. Something.
Hey.
Well, I think it would just like throw people off too much visually to like see that.
Oh, true.
Well, just like the CGI dog and cat from the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it'd be like jarring. So you just. I can accept that.
We did spend our morning watching
and I think,
quite a horror show.
Yeah. Couldn't look away.
On the Netflix
number 4 on Netflix today.
Don't let the top Netflix betray
Cat and Dog.
Yeah, just called Cat and Dog.
French Canadian film though.
It's like it's rated MA. It's like adult. It's an adult movie, but like it's definitely not.
It isn't.
It should have been for kids.
It's like I described it. It's like what they did with the old kind of like movies where it was like it's a kids movie, but there's some like weird, suggestive, overbearing
like
themes.
A couple swears.
But it's like
the swears were like they're almost forced to make it an adult movie.
Yeah, that's why if they like took out like when they crossed the border to America and like the cop was saying like fuck, if they just took that out, that would have just been a kids movie.
Yeah.
Oh dang it! Like
pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like the.
Oh, and here on Pumpkinhillradio season 2, we're saying fuck.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can't say fuck.
Well, season 2 we can.
Oh, okay.
I think season 1 I was being too polite. Full swears.
I probably I was potty mouth a little bit. I'm a potty mouth.
I've definitely
we were
sworn
swearing
season
the whole
1.
Yeah.
Season 2
I'm pretty explicit.
You kind of scared me there.
I'm telling you, season 2 is going to be big changes. A lot of swears.
Bad Boys Club. But yeah, the movie was crazy. It was a horror show.
The cat
I'm excited
and
for
dog were
Dune 3 though.
completely CGI. Well, me too. Because it's already been confirmed that he's writing the script for it, and yeah, I'm just wondering where the hell he's gonna stop. Like I
wonder where it's gonna like start. I wonder how they're gonna start it because like the future visions show like Aaliyah as like kind of like mostly full grown. So that one actress is like portraying her.
Did we see like an actual standing Aaliyah?
They like show her. Yeah, she's like talking through like the dream to Paul.
Yeah,
through the vision.
Must have.
Yeah, it was like really quick.
It showed her. It's like an actress. It was like a cameo. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Who the fuck was
that's
that?
Aaliyah. Fuck
I mean, because she's there for.
It's that one girl with like the eyes.
Oh, was it Anya Taylor-Joy?
I think so. She's like in like the menu. I think.
Yeah. That's
girl.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Very beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's like what I got.
That's too old. Like that's like.
Well, that's what I thought. So I'm like really curious how that's gonna happen. I wonder if they're gonna like. They're gonna start the third one and kind of like do like a synopsis, and it's like way in the future,
Yeah, there's got to be a time skip, right?
Well, and after the first book, between the first and second book, there's
Yeah.
a 12 years time skip as Paul takes
Exactly.
over the entire galaxy.
Like it's already happened.
But
Yeah,
so she might portray
comes
like
back in
a
after
really
the
advanced
Holy War is
12-year-old,
done.
kind of like how Paul was portraying.
True.
He was like 14 in the
I guess
first
he
one.
would just be.
He's like 4. He's like 16
The
at
time
the end of the
skip would
second
just
one.
be
He's a boy. He's just a boy. And then but portraying like a really like that like chosen one kind of like thing. They're gonna have like a 30-year-old actress play that, and it just works because it's like they're like an alien. Time's different.
You
like
think this third part is gonna be
desert hardened? You know, like
you're gonna end it. You think he's gonna Denis Villeneuve?
I think so.
You think
there's
You think
I think mention? I don't know.
Well,
I feel like they have to.
I mean, I don't mean like end it like follow through with all 6 to 8 books.
No.
Like, do you think that this last one will be the cap on what he would call his Dune trilogy?
I think so.
I think it has.
I'm pretty
to
sure.
be.
I think so.
read
And then
an interview.
there's like a series, like a Bene Gesserit series that's gonna
true.
be happening.
That's been speculated for like before the writer's strike and everything. They must have scrapped every piece of that a bunch of times now, right?
Yeah, that probably fucked everything.
But I imagine that's like what's gonna happen afterwards. Like they're gonna
fill it out.
That's like how they're gonna stretch the franchise on, and I hope so because that's gonna be awesome.
Well, that's how they could show. Yeah, if they do it in the Bene Gesserit timelines where it's just over fucking thousands of years and stuff. Well, that's how the whole back half of the series operates. Is you jumping 5,000 years a book. So.
Oh yeah. Because like what the fourth one is like.
That's 3,500 years.
Yeah,
that's like something. That's like some.
Or maybe that's the fifth one.
Jump. No, that's the fourth. And then after that, there's another jump. It jumps every time after that, basically. Because
Because the third one's like Paul's son gets involved, right?
That's that's what I mean. At the end of this.
Yeah.
Because at the end of this one, then it's going to be the ending scene of Dune 3 should be then Paul opening his. These are spoilers. Cover your ears now.
Yeah.
Dune has, and also go read the books.
Read those fucking books. The books
so
are
the end of this third one should be Dune's son opening his eyes and Paul seeing through them as he walks into the desert to die, right?
Well, because
and then that's like when your main.
Because Paul loses his sight from the nuclears.
Yeah.
He stares into him.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
and he becomes like this blind prophet.
He's a blind prophet. They don't think he's even the real Paul. He walks.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of the third one. The second one. That's when he walks into the desert to become a prophet and go away forever. But the full time he's also seeing out of fucking little Leto too, his boy. And also, because
they're one
Ganymede, right?
Yeah,
that's the girl, right? Is that that's the twin daughter.
Yep. And
they're both like ancients. Man, that's gonna be.
Because they have that like Aaliyah thing too. Because it's like.
See, that's what I mean. But that's all mostly part of the third book, which it would be part 4 in this Dune movie collection if they're gonna break.
Well, that's why I wonder if they're gonna put the fourth and third one like together and have like a time. I don't know. I have no idea.
They got so much to.
Because dude, I really hope.
Already too much to deal with Dune Messiah.
Yeah.
And them leaving out since they did not kill off the Baron. That literally might be how this part 3 even ends. Like, I don't know if he's not going to do a trilogy and do like 4 to 5 ones, not care, just go until they stop giving him money. Like, you're going to have to make all those plot points be like, they're going to have to be pretty striking, I'd say. Because Baron's been here for now, he'll be in 3 movies now. And both these movies have not had any kind of ending because they're just the middle of the book.
Yeah, which that's why I don't know. I guess you could probably end it.
And I'm just saying, ending it on Dune Messiah as the closer is bizarre to me.
Yeah. That's how I feel. That's why I'm
like. So what is he doing? Then he what? Because then Children of Dune is literally the size of Dune, and like that's the book size. Like he's gonna have to split that up into. Is that?
I can see.
Well, I think 6 movies for the first 3 books. Is that what it is?
I think so. Well, because I think
that would be crazy.
Because the guy that made whatever, I don't remember names, but it's like the guy that's making these 3 Dune.
Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah. DV.
French. Yeah. It's not Dennis. I know it's not Dennis.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It is not. It is not Denise. It's like Denis.
Yeah.
Lily. But he's like on for 3. Maybe he'll change his mind, but the Dune Children of Dune could be just a whole different director and it might just have a completely different vibe because it kind of does in the book.
It does. I mean, you wouldn't
it's a whole new thing.
They're no longer on that single prophecy gods and gods. They're broken minded at that point.
Yeah,
they're
so they
far
might
beyond.
Bring on a new director depending on how it all goes off.
Just bring David Lynch back.
Or if they
that'd be fucked. that homie's alive. He's kicking, right?
Yeah, he's alive.
Yeah.
That
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to.
There has to be like an idea of like what they want to do with that, because like if you're making Dune movies, you have to like have the like you have to know where the books go.
Man, I gotta look. Have you heard of that?
And how big of a cash cow that is if you just kept milking that stuff for content. Like they could literally do it for 20 years.
Yeah,
30 years.
Well, yeah, look at Star Wars.
No, yeah, it would be like Star Wars, but like you could do even more in depth, more intricate. Like you could just get way more wild and not even have to like create anything new for a long time. You know, it'd all just be like you just go off the base story from the books and shit.
Well, and if you're looking at any,
which I hope they do, because it's like
also,
I
by
love
the
that
way,
shit, dude. It's
there's
so good.
Like 20 Dune books.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like
you
by
can
the
just
way,
go
Frank
forever.
didn't even,
even if you just did the Paul like
Frank didn't even finish
Frank
the original
Herbert
series. His son came in and wrote the last two. After
You-
Frank fucking kicked it.
Exactly.
He wrote 3 books, right? Is that it?
Frank wrote 6.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he wrote it's
And then
and yeah, he wrote Dune.
and then his son
Dune
and
Messiah,
like
Children of Dune, God Emperor of Dune, Heretics of Dune, and then Chapter House Dune, and then his son came in to write Hunters of Dune and Sandworms of Dune, which is the last two. In which some people, scholars of Herbert, will say they're apocryphal. Some people would say, but I love that ending of that final book is nuts.
I haven't gotten
It's
that
like,
far.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, it's nuts. It's the coolest thing that I can picture in my mind.
Damn.
That's like that's a blanket
I've only
statement.
I've only gotten through the 5th one, and that's like how I feel with that. Honestly,
no.
after Children of Dune, is like after Children of Dune, that's like pretty much like it.
Once God Emperor busted
I
down.
want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see it, dude. I want to see the God Emperor. I like it, like when the transformation.
So I'm like,
I want to fucking
bring me to book 8 at the end of time, because that's when shit gets nuts.
Yeah.
that's when shit's been nuts for 100,000 years.
Yeah.
So like the things going on are like just outlandish. Yeah, it's good. And then there's the extended thing. I mean, like, his son teamed up with another author. And
like
then
it was like
they wrote.
Well, didn't he team up with like it was like not like a science fiction author, but like
Someone who's
some futurologist.
It was like an author that had Frank Herbert's blessing to some degree or something. Yeah. There's some change of hand that made it not like just blasphemy.
Yeah.
But there is like some way that he got it, and it's not just because the son is doing it. Like I know that there was like okay, yeah, because Frank gave like a bunch of notes to like how to end the series to this guy, and then they were able to like extend that into everything else, like what the Bene Gesserit series is gonna be, because they did the whole. Hey, here's something to talk about with Dune they don't bring up in the movies at all. The fucking Butlerian Jihad. Mm-hmm. They have never. I can't wait for them to start busting it out the Middle Eastern tongues. They kept on calling it like a crusade when it's like a jihad. Like, they kept on using these the Christianized versions of these like, terms.
Because like you hear jihad and you think like
9/11.
You think 9/11, but like
definitely.
man.
It's one.
Because if you just think of it's
just a word,
the actual definition.
It's a holy war.
Yeah, it just means holy war.
Holy war. That's what Paul does. That's his whole thing.
What's happening?
And guess who the people he's with? He's a bunch of fucking like essentially Middle Easterners. Yeah, these desert people. I mean,
desert people.
That's like what it is.
But yeah, Siege Tabir, like come on.
It's all based off of like Middle Eastern like oil empires from the 60s that he's like writing it all off of. That's what it all is.
Yeah, pretty much.
But dude, yeah, the fucking the Butlerian Jihad. There's a trilogy on that is like Sam gave me all the hardcover for it out there, just the pictures on the front. Because they don't even explain it in the Dune movies that like there isn't any computers.
No, yeah.
You know that? There's no AI, there's no computer, there's no like smart thinking. That's what all the fucking
the navigators.
Well, but what are the people that who are the human computers? What are their name?
Mentats.
Yeah, the Mentats. Because they show it so briefly in the movies when they roll their eyes back to like do the calculations.
Yeah, dude.
That's how they. That's like they're only showing it.
Like when he's like, how much is this costing for this formal?
Yeah, they're doing
hundreds of.
They don't have computers. Like they have like I guess like navigating systems and like they have like they have like machines.
They like explain it in the books, don't they? Why they don't do computers?
Because
computers
of the Butlerian Jihad. Because, Because it got down to literally 3 humans in the entire univerce.
Yeah.
And they had to, like it basically became like a new. Yeah.
Which I do like in the second one when like the princess is like doing her like her journal and it's like she like says the year.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
It's like some crazy number.
Well, the opening of the first see that's in the Dune movie when it opens saying the year. It says the year is like 10,800, which you don't even get that until like the second or third book. You don't even know it's like set in our universe.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, Earth was here. It was they mention they talk about like humans and Earth.
They mention what's his face? He has his like orange Bible.
Yeah, the orange Bible.
And it's like
Catholic Bible, right?
Yeah, the orange Catholic Bible, and it he like quotes it, and it's like little like Bible verses, but it's like slightly different. It's like just different.
Well, and the last after like book 4 and 5, they bring in the old Jewish guy. He's like just a Jew, like a Jewish fella. Excuse my he's a J. I didn't mean to drop a J.
Yeah, that's just it's like saying that's
no. I mean, it's like the most ancient religion that's like still hanging out like 50. It's like really it's very interesting.
I didn't even know it was like
tied they don't even touch on it really, except for like in the later books when they start to like really dig.
But and I do remember though after
talk about Hitler for a second.
Yeah, after Paul takes
they do bring that
the drink, he has that genetic memory.
And
he's like he doesn't specifically name it, but he like talks about like powerful leaders of the past, and he's like he's mentioning like Caesar and like Hitler and like he has those genes in him, you know.
Yeah,
like,
he's like bred from all these horrible fuckers.
Like like Napoleon kind of shit. Like he's like there's all these different pathways. My like ancestors want me to go these different ways, and it's like Napoleon, Caesar, fucking. It's like all of them combined almost. It's like, dude,
it's kind of what creates the Baron Harkonnen. I mean, Baron's like right there. He's one bloodline away from fucking right there.
He's like his uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he says that, he's like, he died like an animal, uncle.
Damn.
So sick. It's so sick.
Fucking Dune talk.
Yeah, I get hyped on that. This is like religious text, man. I tell you, dude, the Lord of the Rings is the fucking Old Testament. Dune is the Future Testament, and we're in the current.
I do need a Future Testament.
That's the Future Testament. You gotta have a Future Testament. You can learn so much of the past, but you can learn even more of the future.
Yeah, especially when Dune's not talking about the past.
Yeah, especially yeah. We're talking about like right now for me.
Damn. I love that.
It's all one, dude. Fucking time.
All right, we're so on.
Yeah, fuck. I get hyped on Dune.
Let's see where we're at here. 40 minutes.
Nice.
Next up, I got a couple things written down here. Oh, I got the Alamo Pass.
Oh, yeah.
We're off of Dune talk.
More movies.
More movies. The Alamo Pass is a sort of local / Southwest theater. That was like probably like 50 locations spattered out here somewhere.
I think so.
No, they're down in Texas.
I got the pass. I'm getting 2 tickets to a movie every day. I've been pretty good about it. I'm going to see just to wheel it back into any amount of horror stuff. I'm going to see as if this was horror, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. That's on Thursday. The theatrical release is like Friday, but they always
got BM on that one. BM's in that one.
Yeah, BM's in there. The whole original gang. Murray's there.
The whole living gang.
They
bring anyone back from as like a ghost?
I mean, in the last movie they did.
Did they?
And the Ghostbusters, like the new groove or whatever they call it. And they fully had the dude as a ghost, like standing by all them, like as they were busting.
Dude,
busting the ghost.
Gotta go bust the old head.
Yeah, Paul Rudd's there busting next to the old head.
That's nice, dude.
I've only ever seen the original, I think.
Yeah, you have.
No, I said I've only ever seen.
Oh, okay. I was like, don't piss me off.
No, we watched it here.
I'm getting mad. I have it out there. Gotta pause this thing now.
Get that art.
Yeah, so I got the Alamo Pass. Mitch, maybe I'll take you on a date there sometime. I get 2 tickets.
Yeah, that's probably like the best movie theater I've ever been to.
Well, yeah, just being served a beer.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Ordering food and ordering like like buffalo collie wings and a beer is really nice.
Yeah, fucking like workers like running around,
squatting,
like, gremlins everywhere.
I always imagine like being an employee there and like just immediately your knees and back are destroyed.
Oh yeah, it's gotta suck.
You're just like huddling underneath people trying to watch the movie like while carrying plates of food and drinks and stuff.
Yeah, it's like serving on hard mode.
Yeah, in the dark, walking up and down stairs. You're only in front of people in their way. You're only ever like sorry. They're like shh. Don't even.
Yeah, right.
Don't even talk right now. I never worked in a movie theater. I feel like I'd be good at it.
It'd probably be kind of fun.
Well, dude, yeah, you get because you must get like free peeks.
You definitely do get free peeks.
Whenever there's like a slow time, or maybe it's just like when it's fast, you're just like I gotta get out of here. You just sneak into a theater,
sit down for a couple hours on your shift. Oh. I can see it.
Even afterward. If you're already done, you're like, I was gonna just sit and watch TV anyway.
Yeah,
sit
true.
And watch it in the fucking theater.
Oh yeah,
they definitely gotta get free movies all the time, right?
That's fine, doesn't matter. It's good. It's good. Dawson deserved to piss, is what you probably.
I flushed the toilet.
You turlet.
Yeah, my toilet's like a goddamn monster in there. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
Here's more horror stuff. It doesn't like flush very well at all.
Nah, I noticed that. That's how it works. So.
Cool move. As long as you have to piss, it's fine.
yeah. It's like it adds some more water to it. Waters it down for you. It's good.
You're like in there for like 3 or 4 flushes, just like.
Oh yeah, that sounds like shit.
Sanding over.
Yeah.
Like flush it, wash my hand, wait for it to get done, like flush it again, wash my hand.
Yeah. Well,
like,
I think it needs one more.
It's like it was just a little bit of toilet paper because I like peed on the seat a little bit. Nothing's even going down it. It's just like, God. Fuck. It's like this is also the thing is I must have had to call about this like 3 years ago because at this point I feel like I'm afraid to bring anybody else in on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dawson. We were just talking about being a movie theater attendants at the Alamo.
Get a lot of movies.
See, we did Dune 2, stop motion we covered. There's a movie I've been fighting to see. Like very like, don't really care, but it's the movie Imaginary. It's like every other day I bring it up to my wife.
Yeah, I swear you already saw that.
I'm like, does somebody want to go with me? Somebody want to go with me? They had like a showing today, like an hour ago, for example. But it's like at this point, they're only showing it in the smallest theater.
Yeah.
Because you go to take a seat and it's like you and 7 other people in a huddle. It's like I don't want to order fucking smelly ass buffalo wings and drink a beer all loud and shit. Yeah. In the middle of like 3 other people trying to watch a horror movie.
Yeah, I'm basically in the living room. A big
I'm in somebody else's living room feeling like I gotta be quiet.
We're like at a friend's house who has like a movie theater in their basement.
That's the only thing about ordering the fucking collie wings there is it the celery they give you. Yeah, I love it.
Crunchy.
Like biting into this crispy.
Yeah.
You need to time it so well. You need to be strategic about your fucking chomping.
During
there might be an explosion.
Yeah. Or like, but you'll be halfway through an explosion to like cut to a quiet scene.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Even if it's not like loud for anyone else, it's just in your own
in your
mouth,
ear, and
in your own head.
You're like,
and then you gotta chew it. Yeah.
Way too in your head about it. You're like, I'm just here with this thing.
Everyone can hear me. I'm eating celery, and they know it.
They all
everybody
knows
celery
right
now. It's so embarrassing.
I'm being slightly loud.
Yeah.
They're probably just wondering why the fuck did that guy have to do that?
Totally ruined it.
It's ruining my entire experience.
This guy's eating celery fucking 3 rows down.
That is exactly what's going through my head.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ruining this for everybody here. I should just.
We're gonna get out of the movie theater. Everyone's gonna be mad at me.
I wish I was just hungry right now.
Yeah.
They gotta have like a card at the beginning of the movie that's like bite your celery during the
Like there's like a little fucking. They gotta have a little cue on screen, kind of off the.
There we go.
Little like quick time button.
Too quiet.
Like a timer that's going down.
Quick time event. It's like here you have fucking quick chomp. You have 15 seconds to chomp. Yeah. That's what they need.
You just hear the entire movie.
They need that. They need one of them. They need there. They need it on the right side for that one. They need a little timer. And they also need your piss timer. Like straight up. They need. It's like this part of the moment. This part of the movie is still important.
Piss window.
But this moment is also a piss window. Like, just by the way.
I need like lights, different lights that come on.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good idea. Yeah.
It's like a red light and green light, yellow light, piss light.
I'm all for a lot more intermissions as well. And now, I don't need I don't need like a girthy like 25-minute go and smoke. I don't even want time to smoke a full cigarette. Give me like a minute and a half intermission to just like
like the amount of time you get between like classes in school.
You just gotta get exactly.
Like you got 5 minutes.
I need a hallway. Yeah, just like a get into class amount of time.
Yeah, it'd be like 2 skidoo.
2 skidoo
on the fucking drinking fountain. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's 1-2 skidoo on the fucking pissing in the urinal.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's
any movie that I produce, I will
crush like half a cigarette.
Yeah, you just need half. Go into the theater, it's like
in the bathroom.
Go to the theater, just stinking so bad, like you put, because like
you have like half a cigarette in your pocket.
When you have half a butt on you, it's so much worse.
Oh yeah, it's gross.
Oh yeah, dude,
it's crazy.
It just gets the smell gets worse too. The longer it sits, the worse it gets, dude.
Oh wow, cigarette smell rocks.
It is nice.
I can't even smell it anymore, man.
It's
every now and then I like walk by a place and like there's someone smoking a cigarette on their break.
It's demanding. It's like a taxing thing for you. It's cool to like command that much. Like you have like an orbit. I do appreciate.
That's true. Yeah.
Nice. I like tobacco smells nice, man.
It does. I almost like.
I don't.
Really though, I don't want people that close to me and having this thing that's like.
People
just piping up. It's like blowing like smoke in people's face. It really deters them from coming at you.
If you can handle, if that doesn't deter you, then it's like we can probably hang out then.
Then you're automatically having the best conversation of the day.
Yeah, you're breaking
best conversations happen over a cigarette. So it's like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
definitely. That's when the.
I missed out on so many cool friends by like not going, by like quitting cigarettes.
All the goss, yeah, dude.
Just like sorry, I guess I'm not going to step outside for this one.
Yeah.
Talk to you when you come back.
Yeah, talk to you when you come back after you've had a 40-minute conversation outside.
You smoked half a pack.
Yeah, you just got so
get
deep.
lost. Yeah,
you just left.
Yeah, yeah, you all just got out. You decided to leave.
Yeah, that's how you know that it's so much cooler than you too.
Made some new friends.
Irish goodbye, dude.
Yeah.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Yeah,
just fucking go out for a cigarette and never come back in.
We all got tickets to the new Godzilla movie, Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire.
Oh yeah, I'm hyped.
We all got we got a full row locked down.
Yeah,
we got an extra ticket. Sam bought an extra.
Yeah.
That's true. We all already had them.
We got like a bank spot. That theater's that is the first. Well, there's a 3 p.m. showing. We want the 6 p.m. Thursday showing.
Yeah.
It's technically releasing on Friday, so we got a little bit of leeway there. But like that entire theater is cramped. So buying a seat next to you, not even a bad idea.
Just having some elbow room.
I'm about like even with my Alamo Pass, getting 2 tickets.
Well, it could just be. It's like the bag. Coat.
It's the coat.
Oh, sure.
So like having my Alamo Pass, having 2 tickets. Like if I ever do go to a movie alone, I'm still getting 2 seats, so that I definitely have one by me. Like I'm ever not going to. And it's like either one of the boys just pulls through and just pulls up for it, or it's like I have a spot next to me. Yeah. Because else they do this thing where you can't even. You're trying to pick the spot like only 1 seat away from somebody else, and now online they're like you can't pick a spot.
No, they tried doing that to me when I got mine.
Only 1 space, and it's like fucker.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, they're like you have to sit ass to ass with this person.
Yeah.
Then you get to the theater, and there's fucking every other seats because you want to be in the middle, but like offset by 1. And it's like you
don't want to share like an elbow with someone like. I'm gonna be eating chicken tendies and drinking beers and burping gross. I'm gonna burp gross and I'm gonna be all self-conscious when I'm fucking right next to you.
We've only had a few bad experiences at the Alamo, but they all are just like when somebody's just housing some chicken.
Oh, dude. Some stinky just
like, yeah.
Do they have like actual
big
chicken wings?
They got meats. They got meat eats too.
Oh yeah, dude.
They got full menu.
But like actual bone-in chicken wings, do they have?
Oh yeah,
they got logs.
Oh, dude, that'd be the worst thing to order during a movie, dude.
Yeah,
like
licking your
some with like onions. Some like onion. I got a cheeseburger with raw red onions. Stankin'.
It's like you ordered that.
I can't tell if it's the BO or the onions. It's like,
you ordered those bone-in chicken wings before the movie started. Now I'm not seeing you get up to wash up, so you're not sitting with these barbecue chicken fucking fingers
spitting in your hand.
You're touching next to me and my fucking armrest? No.
You do what fucking my wife does. She grabs the fucking ice cube with her mouth out of a cup and puts it in her hand and washes her hand with that in the napkin. I'm like, that's badass.
That's
that move into hand sanitizer?
Yeah.
That's fully clean then.
Yeah, you get the gunk off.
You get the gunk off, then you wipe it off.
Then sanitize.
The thing that I hate the most, here's something truly horrible. Hand sanitizer used without like a proper hand washing anywhere near that time. For me, I've always just felt that I'm rubbing all the grime.
Oh yeah. You just rub dirt around your hands.
You know that movie?
It's disinfected, but you still got
that movie you do where you grind your finger like hand to each other.
Yeah,
you like do that. I'm gonna do that for the mic.
Yeah. You get
that noise as a kid. You do that, and you can like if you don't wash your hands very good, you get like little dirt
snails. Yeah. You're
it's like
your dead skin or something.
Yeah, I'm like I know that as an adult, if you did that, like, you'd still get them. So it's like if you're just hand sanitizing in there and just rubbing that shit deeper into your. You're just putting that directly.
It kills the germs.
Massaging that into your meat. Man.
I'd almost rather have the germs than like the gunk on there.
Yeah.
The dirt, the skin, and
definitely.
Like, dust, all the dust on your hand.
It's gotta like feel clean as you.
Yeah, you touch the seat, you touch those handles once. You know how much scum's on that that's getting on your hands.
Oh yeah,
I'm like.
Not to get too grossed out about nothing, but it's like that.
Yeah, it's better than horror.
I get that, whatever.
Yeah, what do they do about seats in there? Do they like fucking just bug?
I hope they hose that shit down.
They don't bug bomb the place.
It's like hotels, dude. They don't.
I don't know. Probably nothing.
There's not like a sheet over it.
I know. That's why I just never had that thought before.
Maybe
just get the popcorn off.
Kind of wait for someone to complain about like,
you
real
sweep
shit,
and then at the end of the night you wet it down.
I guess there's probably a chair mopper. Right?
Yeah. I mean, movie theaters are the most disgusting places in America, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially, like, 15 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
It just seems grosser. I guess I was just there more. Like, I just remember, like...
Remember, like, the floors getting sticky?
Yeah, it's like, the floors are not as sticky now. People are eating less candy and
That's
sugars.
true.
Back in the day, you're just throwing Coke on the floor. Every single person
Well,
there has a Coke.
The seats used to be really, really uncomfortable. Most every movie theater has like a reclining seat.
True.
It's very luxury these days.
They've really upped it. I mean,
because like everyone wants to. You'd rather like it was almost like you'd rather just watch.
When I
movies
go
at
into
home.
a theater, very rarely when I go into a theater that doesn't have one, I'm so upset.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this? What is this? 98?
yeah. Did I go back?
It's like
in
the same
time?
like flip down red seat.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
God. What am I on a fucking bus right now?
Yeah.
I might as well get a fucking.
My
I might
high
as well
school
buy an
auditorium.
airplane ticket and watch it in the back of a fucking someone's chair.
Be like,
Might as
yeah,
well let's rent
I'm
this
in
on
the.
demand.
We had a snow day and we're in the auditorium at the school. Can't go outside for recess, so we're watching fucking Elf.
Yeah,
January,
definitely Elf.
and-
Brother, I'm walking home 10 out of 10 times. I've seen Elf.
What the fuck?
I've seen Elf.
That might be one of the movies I've seen the most.
Because of what we just said.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That or
that and
and
just
Hitler.
Christmas.
I think
Yeah, that's true.
it'd be Elf and
Any holiday movie, you're definitely just pumping in.
the
Yeah.
fucking
Mine's Christmas
Madagascar,
Story.
dude, like Madagascar 2.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I feel like that one was
They
a big
just did
one.
like did
Oh, they did play Madagascar
Yeah,
all the
cool.
time.
Madagascar. That was a big one. Cause they'd like ask people what they wanted to watch, and like the only people that would like respond were like people that want to watch Madagascar.
Give me Madagascar again.
Dad, run it back.
Run it
Yeah.
back.
I love that hippo.
Watch that again. Yeah. I want to see Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy the zebra.
A hippo's hot.
Isn't
though.
the
Or the Chris Rock.
isn't it Chris Rock? Yeah.
Eddie Murphy's donkey, right?
Eddie Murphy
Yeah.
is donkey.
Okay.
different horse?
Okay. I get my horses, my horses
My
mixed
movie
up.
horses.
Different, very excited black man
Sometimes
horse.
sometimes it's hard to tell different horses apart.
That's very Oh man.
God damn it.
We dropped a hard J earlier too.
Yeah.
Season 2.
Season 2's risky, dude.
God. Yeah.
No rules.
Yeah, dude, we're fucking. It's 2024, baby.
so
Let's go.
Anything we want to say about that new Godzilla movie? I'm reaching the end of my no notes here.
Oh yeah, that's.
I'm excited about it.
I'm pretty pumped.
I'm excited about it.
It's
Trailer got me pumped. I've been seeing it at the movies I've been going to lately
yeah.
too.
Yeah, they're putting the trailers out. That's like a double-edged sword. I hate seeing.
I don't want to see too much.
I hate seeing scenes from the movie like preemptively. Like since I bought the tickets the moment they came out, like I was going to go to it.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna absorb it, so it's probably best to absorb it all in one sitting.
Yeah.
Instead of holding these random clips in a separate portion of my mind, and then like seeing them in the theater, being like, "Oh, that's the trailer part."
Oh, that was in the trailer.
I remember this already.
I just hope there's like, what they show you some epic stuff in the trailer, but I think that it's gonna be like.
They've been good about it
insignificant.
these days where they don't show you the best part. For a
They've
while,
like
movies,
learned from
they
the
were just
meme.
showing the actual climax.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just didn't.
It
have to
became
watch
like
it.
a meme too, where it was like you watch a trailer and then you just know what the movie.
Yeah,
is.
it was like somehow they just showed you all the beats of the movie,
Like the twist. They
all
show
the
you like the
rising
major
action
twist
to a small scene of the climax, and then like to them all chilling out afterward. It's like, well, what the hell?
Well,
It's
why
like-
would I see it? That was a synopsis,
What the
not a
hell am I doing?
trailer.
Yeah.
It's not a teaser.
This is just like
the
somebody
Cliff
doing
Notes
a
of the
summary.
movie.
Yeah, you showed me
Yeah,
like, the
yeah.
summary of the movie, full of spoilers.
That's something we got. Yeah, don't summarize the trailer.
Like
Trailer's
when
gotta
when
be
they
just
show like
hype.
there's like a cameo that like it's supposed to be like exciting. They like showed in the trailer.
Yeah.
The reveal. It's
Oh,
like come
yeah.
on now.
This isn't like my original thought. I heard somebody else say this, but then it's like in the theater when people get hyped up about the trailer part as if they didn't see it, and it's like, fucker, I know we all saw that for a full month.
You're excited because you saw it. You're seeing this again.
That's,
already.
yeah, you're like,
I
don't
remember
dumbass.
that.
Don't act like a fuck. What is this? You have a
They
fucking
revealed
goldfish
this.
memory right now? What are we doing?
Yeah.
I just wiped my
What I
memory.
like, what I really fucking think is cool is I can't think of any examples, but there are some pretty prime examples of movies that I do like where there's parts in the trailer that aren't even in the final cut of the movie.
Yeah.
And you're
That
like,
does
whoa,
happen.
what the hell was
Oh
that?
yeah.
I gotta, Gladys, can we pull some of those up?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can pull it up in time. I don't have an attendant here, but like, there are some pretty
Like
good
deleted
movies.
scenes.
I do know what you mean.
There are some good movies where it's just, it never they did the trailer before they got to the final edit, and it's like that just did not make the cut.
Yeah,
to, like,
yeah.
get the 2-hour 15 mark or whatever it is.
But like you can like make
But it's
more
like
of the
still a
lore.
cool part of the movie. You're like, damn,
adds
like,
to it.
Yeah,
You're like, oh, in the trailer though, this happened.
that's
so
sick.
you built that. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's nice.
Like, give me more of that. Like, trailers should be only the shit they cut out.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you think
yeah.
this is cool?
Yeah, that'd be a good
We
idea.
cut all this shit out.
Check it out.
Wait, that's how you show a movie's actually badass.
None of
Like,
this is even
this
in the
part
movie.
that you like. Yeah, we don't even fucking. We threw this on the cutting room fucking floor.
There's
None of
something
that's
way
in the
cooler
movie.
coming.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Oh yeah.
That's a good idea.
So hopefully when we see Godzilla X Kong. None of that shit's even in there. Godzilla's not even pink the whole time.
Yeah.
That's I've already explained it to y'all, but like one thing I've learned about like old movie releases or movies releasing in the past is anything with like a toy line or like a Lego line will come out with like the full Lego set summary before anything from the trailer comes out. So it like sometimes will spoil the whole thing. Like,
Lego set
even the movie.
It.
Yeah.
It's like it just shows that like not that it's a spoiler, but like obviously Godzilla's fucking pink this time. He's like out of nowhere, and there's a toy called like Evolving Godzilla, and like that new form is called Godzilla Evolved, and he's like the outside form is this like mushy like plastic fat Godzilla, the old thick one, the dummy thickzilla from the 2014 onward movies. But now he's busting into this more like, as you see in the trailer where he's running alongside Kong in the inner Earth. Yeah. When he's fully like fucking roséed out.
Much smaller.
He's a slim thick now. Yeah, he's more of a slim thick. He's more humanoid. He's like doing a sprint. Like he's moving his arms like Like the 2014 Godzilla. The 2014 Godzilla could not sprint. They would never even try to show that thing move.
Yeah, true.
That thing was
much
just a
taller.
mountain. That was a mountain that would land in the middle of fucking Tokyo, and that was it.
Yeah.
He's there.
Like
now.
this one's like about the same height as like Kong.
Yeah, they're trimming him down.
They're about the same size.
He's dropping weight, but I think he's getting more. He's doing that like final Digimon evolution where like you get so big as a dragon you actually evolve into like a tiny angel baby.
Or like
that's like the ultimate evil.
Well, when you it's like when like people like you go Super Saiyan 3 and you're like super jacked and buff, and then you like go past that and you like get like
trim
smaller.
Trim it down.
You get like
well, that's when they're trained for Saiyan 2.
Yeah.
And then Vegeta gets too big. Can't move as fast. Yeah. And they find true Saiyan 2, the Ascended Saiyan mode, where they're like skinny as hell. It's a little trim boys.
Fast.
Yeah. Power. So I guess just by the where the trajectory of Godzilla is going, he's gonna be just a full-on thick chick by the 6th movie.
Yeah,
just a full human, just a full regular-sized human getting smaller. Well,
I would like that.
And we could tie that back to fucking. Well, now that I did show. Yeah, we did.
You watched that?
Yeah,
Shin
Godzilla.
Yeah, true.
And so, big spoiler for Shin Godzilla, an unknown 26. It's very underknown. So if you haven't seen it, you should just pause and just stop fucking listening.
Go watch it, come back.
Go watch it, come back. Because, and spoiler alert now, at the very final scene of that is it shows, because that whole point of that movie is Godzilla like evolving to its environment, and the very final scene of that is after they have frozen all of Godzilla's blood, so he's like essentially a dead, like a living statue or like a dead thing. He's like this he's in fucking carbonite, like at the end of it. But the end scene is they show his tail, this very powerful like laser tail he had, and like these like humanoid Zillas crawling out of it. These like human-sized creatures, like because like his next form would have just been splitting down into like 1,000
bunch of baby guys.
Like human Godzilla.
Small targets.
And they all have the same like weird spinal things and like these like spinal plates.
Yeah,
like
weird,
really cool.
Weird zombie alien.
Like, that would be an insane. Like he's never gonna do a Shin Godzilla 2. But like that movie where it's not even a Godzilla movie, it's like a zombie movie basically. But like that's like what it turns into. He's like
that could be like a whole series.
Yeah,
dude.
That would be pretty
I'd watch
sick.
that. Where like it starts with like the fucking little humanoids.
So like
and
Godzilla turning into just like
it becomes like
a girl at the end.
Yeah, becomes this.
That's not even that. Yeah. And then like you look at the forms that were drawn.
Full
like,
goddess.
The sketches of Godzilla in his like 6th and 7th forms after he's gotten to like whatever in the movie Shin Godzilla. It's just it's a full Evangelion.
I think Shin Godzilla's like 4.
Yeah, Shin Godzilla is the 4th form. The 5th form is him as this giant, beautiful goddess.
Yeah. With
like floating like rivers of blood and clouds and like just like runic architecture all around her.
It's fucking
and like
insane.
that's Godzilla now because it was Shin Godzilla's made by the guy that made Evangelion. Yeah. So it just has this like
some like superior entity.
God,
freaky shit.
This is Godzilla doing talk. Season 2. I want to talk about Dune. I want to talk about Godzilla.
That's the big fucking hype, man.
Monsters, only monsters.
I don't want to run out our full season 2. These seasons are going to be apparently 23 episodes long. Season 1 was
beautiful.
There's a couple of lost tapes in there that are not going to be released. So if it seems like season 1 cut off a little bit, like there was no plan, it might be that way for real. But season 2, this is truly we are.
Oh yeah, man.
We're a different beast now.
The whole setup's like basically
slanted,
like here from the start, you know.
The setup was always here. The table turned 90 degrees.
Well, no, I mean, like in the first few episodes and shit, you didn't even have that. You know, the mics.
Oh,
were,
yeah,
the mics
no,
were
yeah,
different.
yeah.
All the equipment's like here from the start now.
Mitchell's pointing to a supercomputer on the wall, the size of the wall.
Oh yeah.
We're sitting in like the ballistic side.
Started pretty simple.
Yeah. From a lowly.
It was, season one's kind of, you got like the pilot episodes in there.
Yeah.
We polished
some old
that up.
Classics. Now we got some good holiday episodes.
We're hitting the ground running
Those are pretty funny.
We'll get some good episodes to come back to every
Easter's
year now.
Coming up. We just had St. Patty's Day.
I know, they don't stop. This can't be just a horror holiday thing, though. It became that for a while.
Yeah, true. I mean, you always have a holiday special.
I was the thing was, that was like putting the word Christmas or Thanksgiving in your like title. Just gets you like more views for that week, so like I had to pull that dumb shit. Just because like getting off the ground a little bit, I was like, can I get more than 10 views like ever? So like you do that, it's like you get people like out of
just looking for anything themed this, that.
Yeah. If I catch them for more than like 60 seconds, I got their fucking statistic right here, buddy.
Ding.
These people in like Argentina and Germany, I don't know how long they listen to. I'm not speaking their language.
Yeah, dude.
South Africa? South Africa?
South
I don't know, I got some listeners down there. Shout out.
Shout out
South
Africa. Season 2 is coming for just you, buddy. Oh, God. I guess we're going to go a little long here. I did want to talk about Late Night with the Devil. This is a movie that it was a Shudder movie that got some little releases in theaters, a lot like the stop motion movie we were talking about earlier.
Sam and Goldie have been talking about
bringing it up.
Yeah.
Sam, lost boy of the podcast, never to be seen again. I don't know if we're going to hear his voice again. He was here a couple episodes. It's a Late Night with the Devil is going to be streaming on Shudder eventually, but right now they were doing some early. You just hear my speech impediment so bad in some of these words. It's fine. I got cans. I got the heads on, so I can just hear myself. It just tripped me out so bad. It's a movie about. I'm doing a character, by the way. I have a much cooler voice. Yeah. I'm not revealing. It's a Late Night with the Devil. Excuse me. It's like a talk show where they do an exorcism. It's like the movie is. It has Joaquin Phoenix. It's like the main dude.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's not like an actual talk show, but it's like that's the plot of the movie.
Yeah.
And you haven't heard of it because it just came out. And they're just doing early releases in theaters. They did a theater release that I did not get tickets for. They was already sold out. But they did a whole Q&A with one of the like directors or something. Somebody was on the proj. They got in cahoots. That's why I want to start going to do more of with this Alamo season pass. I can get into these like smaller screenings. Like, I mean, driving up to see stop motion was like kind of a bitch, but it was like it wasn't that bad. It was like very unique. But that was a cool ass.
Isn't
movie.
there? There's like a film festival somewhere not too far from here, right?
I'm sure we're in capital of the world.
Yeah, dude.
I thought you said you were going to say where we are.
We're sitting here in the capital of the world.
I guess that's ambiguous enough.
Yeah.
No, we're
in Montreal.
We're the podcast formerly from Denver. Now we're from the hideout somewhere.
Yeah.
Undisclosed
bunker. Miles under the crust.
Only us and those fucking rats at the Pentagon know where we are.
We're miles under the crust. Yeah, those damn rats.
Yeah. We're gonna end it here. Anything to plug, Mitchell? I know you put out some music on your.
I did.
What do you got?
I put out just a couple songs on my SoundCloud.
That's
all I got still. Just a SoundCloud. I'm rolling 20 fucking 15.
What's that? Small Money Mike?
Slip on SoundCloud.
Dude,
hard to find one word, but you know.
You got a title from one of the songs. Sometimes it's easier to find a song. Like Slip, SoundCloud, the song name.
Little Saigon, I think, is one of them.
Okay.
Saigon.
Go to Google, look up Slip, SoundCloud, Little Saigon.
Yeah, you'll probably find something.
It'll narrow it down, perhaps.
All the pictures are like hand drawn pen drawings in my
it's
little
sketches. It's sketches. Yeah. Nice. Go take a listen to that. Dawson, anything for you?
I mean, I don't have anything out yet, but we've been making sludge metal, stoner metal.
Sludge metal's in. I still haven't listened back to that.
Doing the
after St. Patty's Day.
We're dropping some ritualistic. Deep shit on you,
dude. That's coming soon.
I'm out here
Stay tuned.
Grand Futhark on your ass.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, and then for me, I don't have. And I used to have a whole document for this. Check out Red Temple Radio on Etsy. If you look up Pumpkinhillradio almost anywhere, you'll just find it too. It's kind of pervasive at this point. And I just sold another thing. People are buying the stuff there. So I shipped it out this morning. It's a pin of Shelley Duvall with her lizard companions. Check out some stuff there. I got. Hey, Godzilla's coming up. I got a hand inked print of a lino cut, kind of a wood cut Godzilla thing. That's cool. Red Temple Radio, and just follow on all medias. We're everywhere. Like I said, we are pervasive. We are intoxicating
everywhere, all at once.
We are venomizing the internet.
taking it by storm.
Great. And look at that. Didn't even put the closeout music on. Fine. Last time I did it, couldn't hear anything I said.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
play the music over the plugs.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by today, boys.
Yeah, dude.
Dawson, Mitch. This has been Pumpkin Hill Radio. I'm your host, Travis Wyrmwood. Season 2, baby. Only gets bigger and better from here.
I love Season 2, baby.
I
love Season 2, baby.
We love Season 2. All right.